All right, what's up, Burn fam? It's Brendan here. I got a little dynamic stretching combo for you. You could do this prior to a workout. You could do it after a workout. Any of our workouts are long run. So the idea here is to loosen up that body. So we're going to go through a bunch of dynamic stretches, keep that body moving. Then we're going to go through a bunch of static stretches at the end. It's going to be about 20 minutes long. You could do this by yourself. Also, you could do it before or after a workout, up to you. And if you are doing this alone, we're going to warm up real quick. So we're going to run through, just get that heart rate up, those muscles loose, and then we'll get right into these dynamic stretches, these mobility drills. So first thing, we're starting off with some jumping jacks. 30 seconds. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Just want to get that body moving. Get those hands up. That body temperature slightly higher. Nothing too crazy. You don't got to get yourself out of breath. You don't have to go too fast. I just want to get that body moving, those muscles prepped. And we're about 15 seconds. So we're going to go high knees. We're going to run in place. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Pump those arms, those legs, nice and easy. Just get those knees up. And the idea is to get this body moving. Relax those muscles. You got 10 seconds, and we're just going to do some squats, nice and easy, and we'll get started. In 3, 2, 1, feet hip width apart, coming down, nice and easy. Squeeze your butt as you stand up. Still want to activate all those muscles, quads, hamstrings, glutes. And then as we do these squats, try to get a little lower each time. I want you to pay attention to how low you get. So we're going to come back to these squats later on. And I want you to see how low you get after we do all these. Here you go. We got about 10 seconds. Nice and easy. 3, 2, 1. So the idea here, don't have to get out of breath. Don't have to do anything crazy, but we are going to keep moving. So the first thing we have, knee hugs. So bring your knee all the way up, come up onto your tippy toes, give it a good squeeze. And we're just going back and forth for about 60 seconds. Squeezing, you should feel a stretch right here in that glute. A nice good squeeze every time. Back and forth. And this is a good primer if you're going to go run, go jump on that slide board. Or if you just finished either one of those, keep those muscles loose. Relax. We got 30 seconds. We're moving on. Something I call Frankenstein walks. Where you a little stretch in the back of those legs. So remember, you can pull your knee up. The real magic is that squeeze. So you want to feel that stretch back here. As we do it more and more, you should feel yourself getting a little looser. You got about 10 seconds. Here we go. One more each side. Last one. Good. So these Frankenstein walks, zombie walks, whatever you want to call them, hands are going to be out in front of you. You're going to kick your left foot all the way up to that right hand. Try to keep that leg as straight as possible. And you're just going back and forth. You should feel a stretch all back of your leg. And I guarantee you, after a few on each side, you'll feel that leg kicking up higher and higher each time. And you can swing your arms if you want. You don't got to keep them up the whole time. Main thing is keep that leg straight as possible. That's halfway. It's about 30 seconds. And if you notice, my foot's getting a little higher every time as I get loose. Remember, you don't have to hit a lot of reps. Don't have to go super fast. Not trying to get out of breath. Get a full workout. This is mobility. This is stretching. This is where we get loose. All right, here we go. Next one. Gonna play a little balance in here. So I want you to come up onto one foot, slight bend in that knee. If you can, grab your foot behind you, slightly reach and bend as far as you can. So you're going to feel a stretch in two places. You'll feel a stretch in the back of your leg as you reach forward. You'll feel a stretch in your hip as you pull that foot up. You're going to hold it, maintain that balance, and then we're going to switch sides. Pull a little further, hold that balance, hold. Here we go, shake it out. Starts to burn a little bit. So a couple of things. We're working on the mobility, stretching. You're also working on that balance a little bit. So firing off those stabilizers around your knees, around your hips. Same thing, take your time, reach. If you see I'm shaking here, it's not that easy to hold your balance and reach. If you need to, you could always grab a wall, grab a table, a chair, shake it out. Good stuff. Next thing, standing pigeon stretch. So you're gonna pull your foot up, get a little stretch in that hip. Same thing, back and forth. So reach under you, pull it up, come back down, back and forth. Doesn't have to be a very strong pull. Come as far as you comfortably can. Back and forth. Easy. So all of these stretches, all of these mobility drills that I'm taking you through, I take everyone through. Clients, old and young, big and small. I train kids, athletes. They all do the same thing. We all can move the same way. And you guys can too. Same thing, I guarantee you run yourself through this once or twice a week, you'll start to feel a lot better. Here we go, one more each side. Pull up, last one. Good. Should be feeling a little more loose now. A little bit of hip opener. So standing up nice and tall, bring that knee up, pull it all the way out, come back. That's one, same thing on the other side. Try to keep that chest a square. So I don't want you turning side to side. A little twist is okay. It's inevitable. Should feel those hips open up. And just going back and forth. Breathe, relax. There's no rush to do any of these today. There's a lot of things that we overlook. We work out, we pound it. Rep after rep, we get better, stronger. We also get tighter. Everyone skips over this part. You can't just tighten and tighten and tighten without those muscles starting to get worse. All right, here we go. Coming down to your plank. So, there's a little active stretch. Runner's lunge, you're gonna bring that leg out. You're gonna come into a downward dog. Push those heels down. Other side, same thing. Downward dog. Active stretch, moving that muscle through its range of motion. And then that downward dog, get a little stretch. Your hamstrings, your calves. We just go back and forth for 30 more seconds. You could hold that. You could hold it a little longer. Hold it a little shorter. Can't really go shorter. Longer is good. Back and forth. Good. Here we go. Nice work. Got about 30 seconds. Good. One more. And we're going to stand up. Good. Last one. We're actually going to drop down into our squat. So remember I had you squat in the beginning, feet hip width apart. I want you to come down. See how low you can get. If you can sit all the way down into that squat or even lower than you were before. So I don't want you all the way up here making those legs work. It's about mobility, it's about stretching. I want you to get as low as you can. Take your hands, push your knees out. Should you feel a little stretch, just hang out. Try to relax. The more and more you do it, the lower and lower you get. Just like this. Remember, we naturally can come down here. And you guys should be able to. Hold. We got about 15 seconds. I give you a quick break. Grab a drink. We're on to some static stretches. 10 more. Push a little further. Good. Stand on up. Shake it out. If you got a light sweat, it's all good. You should be because we're moving through these stretches. Grab a drink real quick. Wipe your sweat. All right. So muscles feel primed. They're moved. You're ready to move. You're ready to work out or ready to cool down and relax the rest of the day. So next up, little hip flexor stretch. If you've taken one of my videos, you've seen this, but we're going to make it an active stretch. Most of the time, I just have you hold it here. And I want you to go back and forth and push further into that stretch every time. We're going to do 1 minute on each side. And our mobility is the ability to move through stretches. So we don't stretch to stand still or sit still or lay still all the time. We stretch to move. So it's good to move your body through these stretches. That's halfway. We're going to switch sides. And so release, stretch, release, stretch. And as you do that, you should feel yourself getting looser and looser. We got 15. We're switching sides. You could hold it again. Hold as long as you want. Come back, release. One more time. And switch legs. Same thing, other side. So push into that stretch. Come back out. Push. If you want to hold it longer, go for it. Remember, give it that release. Let it relax. Stretch. Just move yourself through. Sit back. Good. You got about 30 seconds. We're going to drop down. You got a pigeon stretch. So if you're familiar with yoga, it's the same stretch you would do in yoga. There's a lot of similarities between the stretches that I make you do, other videos right here, right now, and yoga. And there's a reason for that, because yoga works. But we don't need an hour of it. 20 minutes gets the job done. Get on with our day. We're all busy. We all got things to do. Here we go. So pigeon stretch. Come to the top of your plank. You're going to bring your left foot across to your right hand. All right. Place your foot flat. You're going to sink this back hip into the floor. And if you want, drop down to your elbows. Just let that hip relax. Loosen on up. Hang out. You can think about what you're going to do later on today or tomorrow. Vacation. You got 30 seconds. Only thing I try not to think about is the actual stretch, because it doesn't feel good always, but we need to do it. And as always, if you feel a slight little pain, ease up on it. It shouldn't be painful, but it shouldn't be comfortable either. 15 seconds, we're going to switch sides. Loosening up that body. And 3, 2, 1, back up, switch sides, same thing. Right foot to left side, sink your hip into the floor, relax down, breathe. The more you focus on your breath, the more you relax. If you're into meditation and being all zen, go for it. That's not my thing. I just want to get flexible, get loose, feel good all the time. Whole mantra. Look good, feel good, play good. I don't play sports anymore, but first two definitely ring true. Look good, feel good. And part of feeling good is stretching. 20 seconds, we're moving on. I got one for your spine, your back. 15. This should be the most relaxing part of your day. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, come back up. This next one's called thread the needle. So you're going to start on all fours, hands under my shoulders, knees under my hips. I'm going to thread the needle by taking my left hand, and I'm going to reach as far as I can. Place my shoulder and head on the floor and twist. And I'm just going to hold it here. We got a minute. And just relax. You should feel it all in your spine, your upper back. Hang out. I know it looks like an awkward position, feels like an awkward position, but you're in your living room, you're at home, no one's judging you, no one's looking at you, unless you're live streaming this, then that's just weird. So you guys should be watching me. 20 seconds, we're going to switch sides. You could try to push your shoulder in a little more. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 3, 2, 1. stand up, shake those arms out, swing them out. Same thing, other side. Take that other hand, reach through as far as you can. Head and shoulder on the floor. Look up towards the ceiling. Relax. It's okay if one side feels a little different than the other. We're all tighter, looser, side to side, dominant side, non-dominant side. So I'll tell you, this right hand definitely feels a little tighter for me. So I push, breathe. Here we go. Look up at the clock for you. We got 20 seconds. Keep holding. I'll let you know when to come up. Ten more. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. All right, I got 2 more for you. We're done. So sit on your butts. All right, so pull 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Reach for that toe. If you can't grab your toe, no worries. Got a towel, a sock, a band, whatever you got close to you. Wrap it around. Pull, hold. Keep that leg as straight as possible. Just relax. All right, if you're an athlete, you should be doing this all the time. If you're not an athlete, you should be doing it even more. A lot of us sit down at our desks, couches way too long, hamstrings get tight. If your hamstrings get tight, they pull on your low back. If they pull on your low back, chance of getting low back pain go up. You do not want low back pain. I've blown my low back out 3 times from sitting too much. Just take it from someone who's done it before. Stretch your hamstrings. The chance of low back pain goes down significantly. Relax. Switch sides. Same thing. Extend that other leg. If you could grab your toe, go for it. If not, wrap something around your toe. So you want to wrap it around your toe and not your foot, because now it pulls your toe back, pulls on your hamstring, pulls on your calf, gets that stretch a little deeper. Keep that head down. We got 1 final stretch after this one. We call it a day. 30 seconds. So you got some relaxing music on in the background. Forget about that tingling sensation in your legs. 15. Good. Push a little further for the last 10 seconds. And release. Here we go. Last stretch. We'll call it a day. So, little T-spine, thoracic stretch. So you're going to lay flat on the floor. So hands out to the side. I want you to bring your left leg, bend it, and then bring it all the way over. Grab your hand and try to keep your shoulder on the floor as you pull to the side. And keep one leg straight, one leg bent. If you can't get your shoulder on, go as far as you can. As you focus on your breath, you'll start to feel that spine release your hip. You should feel it all down on your hip. Let's see. 20 seconds. So we're going to do the other side. It's a stretch a lot of people forget to do, forget about. And really loosens you up. Feels good. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Straighten back out. So bring that other leg over. So bend your knee, pull it all the way over. Use your hand to pull your knee down. Now you take that arm, try to keep your shoulder on the floor. If you notice the difference, I'm a little tighter on this side. It's a little harder for me to keep that shoulder down. It's all good. It'll even out the more you do it. Feels tight at first. As you breathe and relax, feel the rest of that body release. Here we go. Last 20 seconds. 10. And 3, 2, 1. Come back. Bring your leg back. Sit slowly up. And that's all I got for you guys. So take yourself through this. If you ever need to, you could always hold each of these stretches longer. I can't stress enough how important this is, more important than the actual workouts themselves. You do this 1, 2, multiple times a week, I can guarantee you'll start to feel the difference in a week or two. That's all I got for you guys. Check out the other videos. I'm Brendan. I'll catch you guys next time.